And it's basketball time here once again at the corner of Lexington and Diffley. Welcome everyone back to Eagan Girls High School Basketball. Here with me always is my partner Steve Grebin. As the Eagan Wildcats face Rosemount, the first time in this conference battle.
Yeah, and it's we're doing the starting lineups right now, and looks like Rosemount has got a pretty young staff again. They got number 5, Anna Tower, a 5'6" freshman. Number 13, Taya Leonard, 6-foot freshman. 21, Alexa Ratzlav, another freshman. Ivory Finley, a 10th grader. And then they got Taylor Jansen, a 6'2", 11th grader for the Rosemount Irish. And then we have for the Eagan Wildcats again, we have Lindsay Cheddar, senior. Taylor Grebin, junior guard. Jocelyn Plonsky, a 22. And number 22, our own freshman, Lily Fandry. Another freshman for us, and then we have Hannah Lampkin, who is a senior. So tonight, what are the keys to the game, you feel, Brian?
Well, it should be another interesting matchup. As you mentioned, very young. There are 5 freshmen and 1 sophomore of the 10 girls starting, so this is going to be the first time, probably a long line of battles between a lot of these girls. Keys of the game, I think, Rebs, are, as always for Eagan, turnovers and the limiting of them.
Yep.
And if they're able to have a defensive effort that can contain the Irish.
Yeah, I believe, I remember a couple of these freshmen for Rosemount played a little last year as 8th graders.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes.
And there was some turnover battles. Don't get me wrong. When you got a young team like this, you're going to get a little pressure on them. You're going to have some turnovers. But if we can control them, we feel our point guards are as good as theirs or better. So we should be able to handle them between Taylor and Lily.
Eagan comes into the game with a record of 3-11, 0-6 in conference. Rosemount comes in 7-6 overall record, 0-6 in conference. So something's got to give as far as the conference battle. For those that don't know, in the South Suburban Conference, 9 of the 10 teams are ranked in the top 28 in the state.
I did read that, and I tell you what, with this is kind of a section battle. CU is going to be playing Hastings. I don't think Hastings is in our sections. They beat North St. Paul, and that's it.
Yep, right on. Rosemount controls the tip. Number 5, Anna Tower, calls the plays for the Irish. Ball over to the wing, back to Tower. Tower gets it to Jansen. Jansen comes in leading the Irish in points, averaging 12.5 a game. Gets it down low to Tower. Tower shot, I'm sorry, not Tower, that's Leindertz.
Yeah, it looks like the major game plan is going to be putting Taylor Jansen down low on the post and keeping her out of foul trouble. Because typically you don't have your 6'2" at half court at free throw.
Usually.
So maybe she has a little issue with foul trouble. We don't know.
Taylor Grebin picks up the first foul for Eagan as Leindertz converts the first free throw. Second follows the first. Rosemount up 2-0. Full court pressure by the Irish. Grebin over to Lampkin. Lampkin works left. Over to Cheddar on the baseline. It pulls it back out.
Yep. Hopefully they try to do that press all day. That'll be pretty easy for us to break, you would think. Pretty aggressive D by the Rosemount Irish right now. It seems like they're doing
2-3 extended zone here almost.
Yeah. You got to move the ball quick, get it to the middle for this case, for this to work.
Eagan showing good patience. Haven't been able to find the middle yet.
Yeah. There it is
right there. Polonsky in the middle.
Nice
drop
pass.
down to Fandry. Fandry can't get the shot to go. Nice dish.
Yeah, that was a great dish. If we get those opportunities, it'll be a good night.
Rebounds cleared by Jansen.
As you know, to break that 2-3 zone, you got to get that middle passer, and Joss is a good enough passer. She can find the open cutters there. So I like that.
Jansen working on Fandry. Best offense versus one of the better defenders for the Wildcats.
Tell you
Picks
what,
up the dribble.
3 seconds in the lane. That's a nice call for Eagan. I was a little nervous as going Lily.
Yeah, my first reaction was not one of joy.
Yeah.
Rosemount pulls back.
I don't know what oh, there we go. Oh.
Ball's turned over by the Cats. Shot won't go. Lampkin clears the rebound.
Yeah,
Ivory Finley misses the layup. Fortunate for the Wildcats. Now Lampkin pulls it back out and looks to reset to Grebin. Grebin to Cheddar on the wing.
So doing a little motion now. Looks like we put a little more action in on the offense here. And this is a good matchup. I do like that Jansen-Fandre matchup. It's going to be good.
Down low into Polonsky. Dishes back out. Grebin. Shot won't go. Rebound Polonsky. Spins in the lane. Shot won't go.
Great spin. Great rebound. But back to Fandre. As a defender, I don't know what the record is for blocked shots as a freshman, but she has it.
She has already exceeded it.
She had one night we did a game, and she had, what, 7?
7.
That's pretty special.
Rosemount foul is going to go against Ivory Finley on the reach. Polonsky misses the first.
So another key for us is keep Hannah Lampkin on the floor without it getting in trouble, any foul trouble. And she is a little banged up. She missed on Thursday night's game last week with a ankle/thigh
Ankle
injury.
and quad, opposite legs. I actually had a pregame conversation with her about foul trouble, and we came up with a plan. So we'll see. Check with me after the first 3 minutes.
Well, if she's still in the game after the first 3, you had a nice pep talk with her.
Good pressure defense by the Cats. Jansen picks up the dribble. Now over to Ratzloff, drives baseline, cut off by Cheddar. Leinert's jumper draws nothing. They'll bat it around. Gets her own rebound.
That's blue ball. There we go.
Ball's knocked out of bounds, Wildcat possession. Good defense by the Cats as Rosemount looks to extend full court pressure here.
Yeah, they're kind of doing that diamond press. You know, let you get the ball in, then they try to trap it in the middle.
Fandre picks it up, tries to get it to Polonsky, does, over to Grebin, over to Lampkin. Lampkin baseline jumper won't go. Tapped around.
There we go.
Retained by Polonsky.
There you go, Lindsay shoots
out to Cheddar,
That's
3 in the air, front of the rim, no.
Travel, there we go, Good D by the Wildcats there.
Good ball movement, good patience by the young Cats.
Yeah,
they got 2 good looks.
Yeah, just got to knock a few of these shots down.
Eagan already looking much better than their last 2 conference games. Tough ones. Apple Valley.
Valley was a little disappointing, but Prior Lake is just rock solid. You know, we were down there last week, and we had more shots off in the first 3 minutes here than we did in the first 10 minutes down there.
True statement. True statement, Grebs. Fandre over to Lampkin. Lampkin on the left wing, back to Fandre. Drives left hand, floater in the air.
Wow.
Good. Lily Fandre.
That's a wonderful move for a freshman right there.
And again, good patience and ball movement by the Wildcats, taking care of the ball early.
Yeah. All right, I got number 12. I'm going to yell at her to make her go left because she cannot go left.
Eagan foul's going to go against Lily Fandre. To keep an eye on that, if you're a Wildcat fan, we need to keep her out of foul trouble.
Well, that was her first foul, second team foul. There we go. Pretty smart player. I mean, she's a freshman, but her basketball IQ, both our freshmen, I feel their basketball IQ is quite high. They understand the inside-out game and outside-in game, and it goes well when it's rolling.
So far, so good for the young freshman.
Yep.
And right now, all the Roseville points are going to go by way of free throw.
That's one thing we do not take advantage of very well is going hard to the hoop when it's, and then we got Hannah.
Lampkin baseline floater. It's what she does best. What she does best. Hannah Lampkin, her first 2 points of the game.
Yeah. There we go. There's your trap. Oh, we missed the trap. Looks like we got Nev Ottinger and Morgan Eckerly getting ready to check in for the Wildcats.
Long 3 by Jansen. Rattles around and in. Taylor Jansen, her first points of the game via the 3-pointer. Irish pressure, cross-court pass to Fandre. Fandre looks to split, turns it over to Finley. Finley moving the other way.
Finley, number 22, is nice. Good-looking athlete there.
Oh, nice rejection by Polonsky coming on the help.
And I believe the ref might have called it a little early. Went off her knee, but he already had it called out of bounds.
Yeah.
So Eckerly and Ottinger went in for Lampkin and Grebin. That 13-20 mark. Total score 5-7.
Both teams playing good ball right now.
Yeah.
Alexa Ratzloff's three won't go. Offensive rebound retrieved by Anna Tower. And now Ratzloff cuts baseline.
Yeah, that was a pretty good box out by Cheddar there, but just kind of came in from the underside.
Fandry and Polanski, two-man game, gets it over to Morgan. Morgan over to Cheddar's jumper won't go, is short, and now Rosemount looks to run as Eagan hustles back.
Yeah, we haven't, as far as our shooting's been going, the last few games hasn't been real hot. I mean, it seems like we make 2 or 3 in a row, but then we miss 7 or 8 in a row.
As long as we're getting shots up, if you're a Wildcat fan, that's a success just because of the turnover issue.
Yes.
So far, they've looked good and poised for the most part.
Yep, so far, so good.
Morgan Eckerly on the defense. Ball gets kicked over to Ratzloff. She goes baseline on Cheddar. Puts it off the back of the rim. And
yeah, that was a nice take again.
Fandry almost goes out of bounds. Gets it to Eckerly. Drives base. Dumps to Ottinger. Back to Cheddar. Long three. Front of the rim, no. And now Rosemount goes with numbers.
Yep.
With an 11-5 lead.
Yeah, it was nice. Eagan got back relatively quick. A little hot,
Turnover Rosemount. The Jansen pass comes out in error.
We have Erickson, Hoke, and who else went in there? Looks like 3 came off.
Erickson and Hoke come in. Polanski and Fandry sit. So Lindsay Cheddar, the only starter on the floor at the moment.
Yep.
Ottinger trapped in the corner.
There we go. Good foul. Good foul. Nev protected the ball pretty well.
Strong with the ball there. I was going to go against Rosemount's Alexa Ratzloff, her first, team second.
Second team foul on the Irish.
Ball inbounded to Hope.
That was a close 5 seconds.
Yes, it really was. They passed on the easy. Was looking for a home run there.
Yeah. Getting it in is always key.
Ball movement by the Cats. Over to Cheddar. Works right baseline.
Yeah. Showing a little patience here. It's okay.
Erickson, top of the three-point arc. Over to Ottinger. Ottinger puts her head down, dribbles right. Going to get a foul on Taylor Jansen.
That, fortunate. I'll just go with that.
We are in Eagan, and we will take it if you're a Wildcat fan. That'll be Jansen's first, team third.
So if that happens, we need to go to the hole a lot.
Good things happen, I'm told. Ottinger's first free throw is up and in.
So Nev, first time varsity, she was on the B squad last year.
Correct.
And so she's been a great addition. She's been spectacular for us. She's a hard worker, works hard. I love watching her play.
Rattles in second free throw for 2 points. Eagan going defense extended. Looking to get it inside. So far, Eagan D holding.
Yeah, kind of a 2-3 zone, which is relatively new for the Wildcats in the last 2-3 games, I suppose.
Ratzloff in the corner, picks up the dribble, now gets it back on top to Grace Wilmot, who's entered the game. Ratzloff three won't go. Rebound pulled down by Leindertz, gets it back to Finley. Her three won't go, and ball bounces out of bounds.
The girls are boxing out, but the ball hit the ground and nobody grabbed it.
I've seen that a couple times now. They're doing a good job of putting bodies on people. The ball just seems to be finding the other team.
Yeah.
Eckerly picks up the dribble, gets it on to Hoke. Hoke up top to Erickson.
So Ashley had a game of her life probably against Prior Lake. It was fun watching her.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Very physical.
Very physical. She made a couple nice shots. Worked hard on defense. It was real good. So I think we need to get a couple shots off, right? Three-point land, because Jansen.
Ooh.
Oh, a little shove off. Little shove off.
Offensive foul going to go against Morgan Eckerly with the arm extended.
She gave it a little bit of a out there, but
when you're 5'5", 105 pounds, I didn't think that it was possible.
I can agree with that. I wouldn't know.
Oh, and she picks the pocket to make up for it immediately. Morgan Eckerly, fine defensive play.
Yep, I love it. Making her go left. And that's what we all have to do, and especially these guards don't seem to be that strong.
Jansen, baseline jumper won't go. Eckerly clears the rebound, gets it over to Eckerly. Eckerly looking spry, gets it to Cheddar. Wing three won't go. Hoke battles for the rebound, keeps it alive.
That was good work by Delaney to poke it up there.
Lindsay Cheddar hits the floor after the Delaney-Hoke effort play, buys their team an extra possession. Great to see if you're a Wildcat fan.
Yes, absolutely.
Just over 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Rosemount 11, Eagan 9. Cheddar to inbound. Just in the nick of time, Eckerly kicks to Ottinger. Back to Eckerly. Three on the wing. Shot won't go.
That was a good shot. I like that shot. I thought Nev was going to take it. And Eckerly's been a pretty good shooter all around for us.
Corner three in transition for Grace Wilmot.
And the Eagan starters are looking to come back in.
Ottinger gets it to Hoke on the base, or on the block. That shot won't go.
Yeah, great feedback out here. Hoke makes that 95% of the time. That was a little rough.
Good movement by Rosemount. There's the corner three that fortunately check it. As Abby McNeil checks in for Rosemount.
There we go. This is what they want. They're trying to get that Taylor Jansen with that shot there.
Oh, nice shot fake. Hoke recovered, but Jansen was still able to convert.
Yeah.
It's her 5th point of the game. Eckerly weaves through traffic, 3-on-1. Eagan can't get a shot off, and now they turn it over themselves.
Yeah, that was a bad, that was pretty good press break by Eckerly there. I liked it a lot.
Eckerly drops the hammer.
Which is okay.
There was not going to be an and one opportunity there as Anna Tower will head to the line. Tower's first free throw.
I think her eyes
off the mark.
I think her eyes are still watering from.
They might be. The hammer was delivered. So Lampkin, Grebin, Plonsky, and Fandry all check back in for the Wildcats. Morgan Eckerly stays. Second free throw good for Rosemount. Again, with the full court pressure. Going to be a foul before she stepped out of bounds. Rosemount coach Chris Orr discussing it with the referees.
Looks like a foul, so that's 4 apiece on the team fouls. 8 minutes ago, that's about right, actually. Be nice to get a few at the line, but you know how that goes. All right.
Polonsky down low to Lampkin. Lampkin can't finish.
Ouch, that's a couple bunnies we missed. We got to close those out.
Good entry passes, just Eagan unable to convert. You know, when you look at the score, Rosemount up 17-9. That's the third certainly makeable shot that the Cats have missed. It's a different ball game.
That was a good tip out by Taylor. I thought maybe she was going to catch it, but she just kind of popped it out of bounds. But all good. Reset.
Eagan doing some switching. Ratzloff goes hard, plays it hard off the bank.
Yeah, they are. They're making their bunnies. We are not quite there yet.
Fandry working on the press, gets it to Lampkin. Lampkin 2-on-1, pulls up herself. Shot won't go. Batted around.
Yep.
We'll give that ball up.
I like that shot out of Lampkin. That's a typically a home run for her. We need the girls.
Jansen working on Fandry. Plonsky doubles. Ball is dished back out for the corner three. Won't go. Rebound cleared by Grebin. Grebin looks to go with pace. Over to Plonsky.
Yeah.
Into Lampkin.
There we go, Hannah. Oh. Ooh.
And Eagan might have gotten lucky again. It was half a second before the kick.
Yeah, it kind of went off her foot. That's one thing. Hannah's so quick that she gets ahead of herself just a hair at times.
She's the only one I know that can keep up with herself.
You are correct.
Rosemount foul's going to go against Anna Tower. That's her second, team 5th. Rosemount does some wholesale changes with a 10-point lead.
Rosemount falls back into that 2-3 a little bit there again. Fandry with
Fandry shot a little hard off the mark. Lampkin
nice.
wrestles for the rebound. Going to be a jump ball dual possession. Nice job by Hannah Lampkin.
Very great, very good. So it looks like we got a pretty young group in here for Rosemount. And now hopefully can make this last 6 minutes and pick up this 10-point deficit here.
Yep, it's time Eagan's going to have to cut in.
Yeah.
Leinert's working on Polonsky, spins.
Oh, great. Oh, looked like a pretty good block by Polonsky there. Maybe a makeup call, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I tend to know those reactions. She doesn't seem to be fighting that one too much. Might have been something with the body.
Yeah. I don't think Rosemount has missed a free throw.
And Leindert shot 5 herself. All 5 of her points have come on free throws. To your point, Roseville shooting a very high percentage from charity stripe.
And bounce another one out.
I was unable to mush her. Leindert 6 for 6.
You did not. The old announcer's curse did not come into play there, Brian. Yeah,
I'm out of practice, Grebs. I'm out of practice.
Let's try a little harder. So here's their extended 2-3 zone here. They're doing a pretty good job of keeping it out of the middle.
And Eagan throws it away. 21-9. The score, just over 6 minutes. Rosemount on a 7-0 run that Eagan has yet to answer.
Yeah, we need to make a little run here. And so far, they haven't. Taylor Jansen. No, I didn't give that the old curse either.
You were saying, partner?
She hasn't hurt us too bad, but right there, it kind of got to us.
Grabbing to Polonsky.
Yeah.
Polonsky back to Grabbin. Grabbin hoists the 3. Hits
on.
the rim twice. Batted around, last touched by Wildcats.
All right, looks like Coach Matson's going to take a timeout here at 5:42. Score is 23, Rosemount, Eagan 9. Each team has 5 team fouls. And I don't know, I think we need to just kind of settle in. It seems like the patience is there, but we just got to keep working the ball a little quicker around to get open shots.
Eagan hasn't quite found the answer against this zone. They've handled the full court pressure for the most part pretty well, which is an improvement from the last several games. Right now, Eagan just can't seem to crack the Irish zone.
Right.
Coach Madsen's working on that as we speak.
Yep, and you know, it'd be with those 3 bunnies from point blank range, it'd be 15 to 23. We'd all feel a little better about that.
Exactly.
So here we go. It's 5:42. Let's make a little run here. See what's going on.
Turning for the Wildcats, Cheddar, Lampkin, Fandry, Grebin, and Polonsky.
Yeah, and here we go. Looks like number 21 for Rosemont's getting ready to back check in. Alexa Ratzlaff, 5'9" freshman. So they are playing their freshmen quite a bit, but it's going to happen.
Good patience by the Irish as Finley works on the elbow.
Yeah.
Ball in the air, retrieved by Polonsky out to Grebin. Eagan with numbers. Pulling it out. Fandry fakes the 3, gets to the elbow. Cheddar wing 3 is good. Lindsay Cheddar.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get Lindsay going.
Just what the doctor ordered. Nice drive and dish by Lily Fandry for the assist.
Yep, absolutely. Good rebound, good outlet by Polonsky to Grebin. It's kind of a good team effort there at that point.
Loose ball's going to go over.
There we go. We got a
Big
little
turnover Irish. Good defense, Taylor Grebin applied. Ratzlaff returns.
So it looks like they're still kind of sitting in a kind of a matchup zone right now. It's kind of.
Lily Fandry looks to dissect. Eagan standing still at the moment.
Yep.
Now they start the offense. Out to Lampkin. They're looking to try and get low to Polonsky. Didn't give it. She's looking for it.
Yeah. Sure.
Lampkin drives baseline.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I like that shot out of Lampkin. She makes that.
Ratzlaff working on Cheddar. Oh, nice pick by Taylor Grebin.
Yeah.
Nice play. She
Yeah.
picks the pocket of Peyton State.
All right, here we go. Let's get a bucket here. 4 minutes ago, down 11. Looks like Taylor's about ready to fire that one up, which I like. Fandry's going to go to the hole here, probably. Oh, nice
Over
cut.
to a cutting Polanski out to Cheddar.
Yeah, she
Couldn't
didn't
catch it cleanly.
Yeah, that was it too. You're exactly right. If she could have got that clean, it would have been a nice look for it.
Ball movement by Eagan. Just can't
Yeah.
quite penetrate. Speaking of, Polanski goes hard to the hole.
Hello.
Through 3 people. Lays it up in. Jocelyn Polanski, nice move.
Yeah, looking like Nev Ottinger, Morgan Eckerly, and I don't know who for Rosemount's going to be checking in here pretty quick. Oh,
Nice move by Finley.
Yeah.
Goes all the way through around on Rampkin. Fandry working in the corner, steps through,
Great
over to
pass.
Cheddar.
Oh.
Didn't see Lampkin underneath. Fandry is going to get hit with a travel.
Yeah, if Cheddar could have seen Lampkin underneath, that would have been another opportunity at point blank range.
Lampkin and Greben come off. Eckerly and Ottinger in for the Cats. 3:13 to go. 25-14 Rosemount lead.
And number 5 there, we need to make her go left. I don't see her left hand coming out a bunch.
Watch the corner 3. They've already hit 2. Make sure it's addressed. Ball goes into Leaderts. Leaderts checked by Polanski. Dishes out. Jansen 3 on ball movement is no good. Rosemount comes away with the offensive rebound. Eagan just unable to clean the glass on the defensive end.
And there's that. Ooh, they're really trying to work that inside post here with these kids. But, you know, Jansen's a good enough player.
Somebody got loose. Another rebound won't go. Polanski clears. Gets it to Fandry. It's going to be a push.
2:22, 16 fouls on Rosemount.
She was here. She wasn't even on the ball. Go, Grace. Go quickly.
Coach Chris Orr pleading his case. Going to be a quick substitution. And substitution averted.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but
I think he thought that it was on Tower and would have been her 4th.
got it.
Ottinger picks up the dribble, now goes back to Fandry. Over to Eckerly.
Eckerly's putting a little clinic on. I like Nev at the ball. She can pop the 3-pointer every now and then. So can Morgan. Get it in.
Eckerly 3, the bank is open. Morgan Eckerly.
We can take that whenever we can get it.
5th point of the game, closes the Rosemount lead to 8 with under 2 to play. Eagan making a little bit of a run on their own.
No.
Jansen works on Polanski, dishes back out to the corner 3. Ottinger with a nice box
Great
out.
box out by Nev. That was spectacular.
Fandry gets it up to Cheddar, back to Fandry, back to Cheddar. Wing 3 in the air.
Oh, 2 in a row for Cheddar. Let's get her going here.
Lily Fandry, Lindsay Cheddar with 3 consecutive passes to each other, resulting in a 3-point shot. It's Cheddar's 6th point of the game, cuts the lead to 5.
Ooh, almost looked like a travel there, but
I saw that step too,
yeah,
Grebs. I saw it.
Seemed like a little bit of a jump, but so we're looking at about 70 seconds left in the first half. Rosemount's up by 5. Rosemount has the ball.
Cross-court passing by Rosemount to Ratzloff, back to Finley. Finley puts it on the ground, touches every bit of the rim and goes in.
Good little runner there.
Good control by the Cats.
Yep.
Ottinger to Fandry. Fandry seeing the double, dribbles out.
So the 3 threes here at the end of the half has kind of got it within reason here.
Back to Polanski. Polanski gets it in. Fandry hits the runner, won't go. Looks like they're going to get Polanski for some form of reach.
Okay, and that's
She appears to disagree.
That's just
It'll be her 2nd, team
Yep.
6th.
26 seconds left here. We can get a stop here. It'd be helpful. It'd be helpful to go down. If we could cut this to 5, that'd be a nice, good comeback.
It's expecting Rosemount's going to hold for the last shot here.
Yeah.
Cats really need to D up and keep the lead at 7. 10 to that corner 3. Rosemount doing a good job of skip passing. Eckerly with a nice defensive effort, pokes it away, 6 seconds. Over to Jansen, tough shot, won't go. Cheddar rebounds, and that'll be the half.
All right, those threes, the 2 threes by Cheddar and the one by Eckerly kind of got us back into it. It kind of slipped again, but 20-27. And I tell you what, Brian, we're right on our average. We average about 38 points a game.
Yes, I will give you a correction. In conference play, we are ahead of average with our 20 points in the first half here.
Okay.
It's a good defensive struggle, both teams. Eagan was able to withstand the run, as you mentioned, the pair of threes by Cheddar really helped cut the gap. Should send Eagan into halftime in a positive frame of mind.
Yep, exactly. Just got to come out and make their point guards work a little harder. We're letting them go right when they want to go right. You got to push those guys left because they're going one dribble, maybe 2, and they're getting rid of the ball. So if we can work that into the defensive plan, which hopefully the coaches are working with, we'll be good to go.
Let's let the boys do their thing at halftime. We'll be back in 9 minutes. Eagan versus the Rosemount Irish. Eagan will start with the ball with the score 27-20, Rosemount in the lead. Lily Fandry over to Taylor Grebin to start the second half.
Here we go. So I'm guessing a little more penetration, a little tighter D, things will go a long ways. We just need to, I think that was a very close call there.
It's a double tip there.
Double tip.
Possession is retained by Eagan into Fandry. To get to the basket, going to have to get a couple more shot attempts up to get back into the game. It's only 7 points, but the score is 27-20, so 7 is a larger percentage.
Yes.
Good ball movement by the Cats.
Yep, just patience against this 2-3 zone will go a little ways. If we can move it quicker, though, we can't sit on it. We got to move the ball quick to get that zone going back and forth.
Decisive action is needed.
Yep.
Once again, the Wildcats haven't really been able to get inside the painted area.
Yeah, that you got that 6'2" Taylor Jansen in there. They're a little, I don't know if intimidated is the right word, but definitely worried about it.
Into Polanski, back out to Lampkin. Corner three is good. Good ball movement. Give the assist to Polanski. Hannah Lampkin knocks down her first 3 of the game.
That was a great inside out. That went outside, inside, outside.
It's a full 60-second possession. Eagan was able to retain possession for it and convert a 3-pointer. Cuts the lead to 4. Foul's going to go against Taylor Grebin. That'll be her second.
Was that a reach? I didn't
a little reach. We got screened by the ref there. It was an actual there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'll just go with that. I just had a little brief conversation with number 12 out there.
I saw you talking. I saw Taylor talking to the shot doctor there.
Yeah, I told her make her go left. I said she number 5 goes 1, maybe 2 dribbles left, and then she's done and ball's up. So we'll see if she listens to me.
Helpful hints. Let's see how the DNA pool reacts, shall we?
Tell you what, she's been yelled at by me so many times.
Rosemount turns the ball over. Possession goes back to Eagan. It's like a trap. Eagan passes out of it over to Lampkin. Almost the same spot she hit the 3. She goes baseline, hits the deck, no call.
Lily.
Ball is wrestled away by Lily Fandry. Nice physical play by Lily Fandry.
Spectacular job by Lily. It was a good take by Hannah, too. Looks like she kind of lost it on the way up. Otherwise, it was a great take. She's so quick that it's unbelievable.
That foul's going to go against Taylor Jansen. Fandry looks to inbound right at 4.5 minutes or seconds.
It was a little, might have been a little long, but we'd hate to have that happen.
Down into Lampkin, goes off the glass. Nice entry by Lily Fandry, cutting the Rosemount Irish lead to 2 points.
There we go.
Eagan coming out of halftime, playing possessed right now.
Yeah, it looked like it's going a little well. We got to do a little help defense on this one right here. Little help.
Weinert's working on Polanski. Shot won't go. Polanski corrals the rebound, has it stripped away.
Go.
Covers by Eagan. Over to Grebin. Grebin to a cutting Fandry for the floater. Misses everything. Hustle play, Hannah Lampkin.
Spectacular play by Hannah Lampkin. That's the quickness Hannah's going to give you. She is. That was a long ways out of bounds when she touched it.
Grab the ball.
Nobody jumps higher or farther on the Wildcat squad than Hannah Lampkin.
Yeah, I've been saying for a long time she should be doing our jump balls.
Polanski passes on the 3, pick and roll. Can't see the cutting Polanski. Fandry gets bumped.
There we go.
Grebin, good movement. Corner 3. Cheddar passes.
Yeah, I think the long arms of Taylor Jansen kind of slowed her down on that.
Oh, nice entry by Polanski to Lampkin. Lampkin's going to get a foul.
There we go. Eagan's got a chance to tie it up with Hannah's free throws here. Hannah is typically a strong free throw shooter. I think the momentum is turning a little right now. Hopefully we can keep the roll going.
Taylor, be smart.
Lampkin's first free throw is good, cutting the lead to 1.
I know you know this, Brian, but maybe some of the viewers out there do not know that. Hannah Lampkin didn't touch a basketball until she was in 9th grade. She was a gymnast, and you can tell. Pretty confident, very focused. That's fun to watch. All right, here we go. Gribbins
converts both free throws. We are tied since the first time since tip-off. 7-0 run by Eagan to start the second half. Coach Jesse Madsen works some halftime magic and a turnover by the Irish. Fandry gets it to Lampkin. She pulls it out. Ball knocked away. Eagan retains possession, but 7-0 run out of the halftime. Grebs, this is the first time we've seen something like that out of the Cats.
Amen.
It's really nice to see.
Yeah, it
Girls
is
are
nice
executing what Coach Madsen had requested.
And it's a quick. I mean, they're definitely quick. And you know what? And again, Rosemont's a young team as well, so there's kind of a good match.
Nice
pass.
entry by Fandry to Polanski. Eagan takes their first lead of the game, 29-27. Give the assist to Lily Fandry, the basket to Jocelyn Polanski, and Eagan's playing with a lot of emotion right now.
Yeah. Oh, that looked like an over and back there, grabbing just about forced, and she is making her go left a little more, so that'll help.
Where does she get that information,
Yeah,
that scouting? Where does
yeah.
it come from?
It's rock solid. That's some.
Jansen, 3 won't go. Rebound goes to Rosemount. Abby McNeil gets her team an extra possession.
Oh, there's a good
And then
pass.
cutting Jansen. Nice defense by Fandry. She didn't block it, but she altered the shot. Fandry pushes pace to Lampkin. Ooh, a little too fast. I'm going to get Lampkin on the reach, as so often happens when the bunny doesn't go.
Yeah, the good news is it's Hannah's first one.
Yes.
I mean, that's great news for Eagan.
Lampkin's first, team second.
There we go. We got Lampkin and Grebman coming off for Eckerly and Ottinger came in.
It's important as we get into the subs here.
Yep.
Eagan maintains the emotion and high intensity they've been playing with.
Yeah, and that's to me, I hate seeing them do that personally, just because they had low momentum going with that group. So, but
they did make it deep, you know, at the 13-40 minute mark. That's not too bad. Nice drop into Jansen, and Coach Chris Orr for Rosemount's going to go ahead and take a timeout, which actually might not hurt Eagan all that bad. Gives them a little extra time, as you had mentioned, for the starters. It's turned into a really nice ball game here, Grebs.
Yeah, exactly. That was a nice run, exactly what the doctor ordered at halftime. A little 9-0 run, and then Rosemount did have a nice, Taylor Jansen had a nice shot there. That was a good assist, and then good finish by Taylor Jansen there.
And when your team's on the wrong end of a 9-0 run, what do? If you're Rosemount, you go to your best, most seasoned player, Taylor Jansen.
Yep, and he called a timeout to try to slow the momentum down, so.
But curious what Coach Chris Orr might do if he turns up some of the full court pressure that was working at the beginning portion of the first half. Maybe change up the looks a little bit, try and throw Eagan off. If you're a Wildcat fan, you're hoping for more of the same of what you've seen here in the second half.
Yeah, I would have to say you're probably going to do something. You'll probably jump into a man-to-man and a press, just kind of switch it up. Because the 2-3 zone was not working that great right there, because we were getting it into the middle, quick around the back. And then, as you know, when you go quickly around the perimeter in that zone, tough to keep up with the pass.
Especially when Eagan was playing it with patience.
Right. And confidence.
Boy, confidence goes a long way in girls basketball, doesn't it?
Oh, my God, it's unbelievable.
Okay, they're extending, and it looks like they're jamming the double. Eckerly picks up the dribble.
Yeah, there we
Coach
go.
Madsen going to get an expert timeout right there, saves his team a possession.
Yep, and it does have him in possession, and we knew that was coming.
Nice work by Coach Madsen.
Yep.
At this point, Eagan being tied, crosstown rival, you're at the 13.5 minute mark, but every possession is important in a low-scoring game like this.
Right, exactly right. And coach, the Rosemount coach is worried about the foot going over the line. I believe it's the ball has to go over the line for the over and back. The foot can touch the line, but the ball itself has to go over the half-court line. Is that correct?
I'm going to, as always, defer to your expert analysis, Grebs.
Well, that's my, I'm going to go with it.
Speak it until it's true.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here comes the pressure again. I'm going to look for the Wildcats to get inside to Polanski.
Yep.
And then a quick dish out. They're doing immediate double teams on both wings. Pretty interesting defensive formation. Cheddar sets a nice screen.
The zone trap is what they're playing. Should give us an open shot at some point.
Ball batted around, retained by Eckerly.
Yeah.
Over to Cheddar. Good ball movement. Fandry to Polanski. Polanski dishes. Open three, Cheddar. Front of the rim, no. Ball caroms to Fandry. She rolls it around and in.
Spectacular. And that's what we should do. We should open looks when they're going that aggressive. Get some backdoor cuts and get it to the middle is key, and then you fire it back out.
Lily Fandry with her 4th point of the game. And again, Eagan offense, good patience and good strength with the basketball to not have turnovers that have plagued us previously.
And looks like Rosemount's getting ready to check a few more of their girls in.
Rosemount working hard to get it into Taylor Jansen, and they're going to be thrown away by Rosemount. Turnover.
And looks like
Finley and Leindert's return.
Yep.
Looks like Rosemount is back to its official starting lineup.
Okay. And Egan's got the starters plus Eckerly and Ottinger in for Lampkin. Look at that. Look at that.
Eckerly tosses it over to Fandry. It was intercepted.
Travel.
Now we've got
There we go. That was
from
a
a jump ball to a travel.
Yep, she rolled with the ball.
Ladies, you gotta wait.
So we should get some easy buckets. The way they were attacking, there's got to be people open behind the press.
Egan's got to get past this front line blitz that they're doing.
Yep.
As soon as they cross, they're sending 2 instantly.
Yep.
There it is,
Just
1,
like that.
2.
Just like that.
Ottinger's got to pull the trigger on that baseline, which shows good patience. Reverses the ball to get it into Polanski. Out to Fandry. Fandry left-handed floater, no. Rebound batted to Ottinger. Egan, another possession.
Good possession.
Cheddar, open wing 3 is good. Lindsay Cheddar from Nev Ottinger. Egan extends their biggest lead of the game, 34-29 over the Irish.
And that was Lindsay kind of got hot there. She's hit their last 3 3-pointers, so that's good. Oh, travel.
It's going to be
Called
a travel on Finley. Good defense, and if you look at the faces of the Egan players, they are playing with emotion and confidence that they have not played with all season long.
And Rosemount is not right now in this particular time in the game.
It's a game of runs, and right now, Egan's run is lasting longer.
They're going down to the man again now. They flipped over to the man.
Eckerly to Polanski. Looks for cutting Ottinger. Over to Eckerly. Open wing 3. Morgan Eckerly, 3-ball assist. Polanski.
Yep.
Egan lead extends to 8 points.
Right here.
Coach Chris Orr going to take a timeout at the 11:06 mark. Coming out of halftime, Egan on a 17-2 run. 37-29 Egan lead.
We're going to be above our average here, bud.
We've now hit our average.
What's our average?
Yes,
37 in conference play?
37 and a half, I believe.
That's great. That's be good morale builder for the Egan squad.
And Egan's doing it with patience, with ball movement, and every single starter and players contributing.
Yep.
If you look at point totals now after the Eckerly 3, that moves her to 8 points.
That's awesome.
Ottinger in the game has 2. Cheddar with 9. Polanski with 5, and Fandry with 4.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
See if Chris Orr is able to inspire his squad.
Looks like they put number 11, Grace Wilmot, in. I'm not sure who she came in for, but she is now checked in the game again.
Double stack for Rosemount.
All right.
Defensive pressure applied by Eckerly.
Which is great.
Oh, and Rosemount's going to turn it over as they step out of bounds. Another break for the Cats.
So 11 minutes to go. Egan is up by 8 points, and just got to keep it under control, keep the turnovers to a minimum, watch his front court trap here.
Polanski on the wing, looking for Fandry, reconsiders over to Eckerly. Ottinger gets it into Polanski on the elbow with the pivot.
There we
Tosses
go.
up. Good patience by Polanski.
Yeah, good footwork by Polanski. That was spectacular.
Working against her AAU teammate,
Oh,
Taylor Leindertz.
is it?
Yes.
So she's seen that move before.
Well, they're not yet. They're soon to be teammate, I should
soon to
have
be.
said. Yes.
Awesome.
They're having a nice
Awesome.
little battle tonight. Polanski heads to the line. First free throw rattles out.
Soft off the rim. Number 2 for Rosemount, Megan Larson's checking in for number 11, Grace Wilmot.
Polanski toes the line for the second free throw. 10:40 remaining. Second one won't go.
Just off the heel. Good shot. Good rhythm.
Rosemount's certainly looking to get the ball into Jansen. Egan's taking it away at this point.
That middle is going to be tough.
Ratzloff drives, cut off by Cheddar.
Yeah, keep that middle
Rosemont's having to reset. They're having a long possession in their own right.
Yeah.
Ottinger runs Jansen off the three-point line. Polanski battles hard for the rebound.
That was a great rebound. That was a great shot, actually. I was surprised she got that up, actually. Good hands by Polanski there. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, over to Eckerly, just along the outstretched hands. She was 5'4". We needed her to be 5'5" there.
Exactly. It was a pretty good pass. She had one hand on it. I thought she was going to pull it in. Oh, no.
Nice hustle by Ottinger. Ball stays with Rosemount, but Ottinger giving the Wildcats good energy off the bench. Delaney Hoke's going to come in for Polanski. Gets a well-deserved breather. And the Eagan defense really coming out to play here in the second half. We're 8.5 minutes in, and they've given up 2 points. Ball's entered into Jansen, working on Hoke.
Oh.
Nice move. Shot won't go. Battled around. She gets her own rebound. And Taylor Jansen, through grit and effort, gets her team another bucket.
That was a real nice play.
Foul's going to go against Delaney Hoke, her first, team third. Cuts the lead back down to 6.
Boy.
Left-handed free throw is quickly up and in.
Yeah.
Full court pressure by the Irish. Eagan narrowly avoids the turnover.
Yeah. Taylor comes in for Lindsay. And they're putting that full court press on again, trying to make it happen.
The Irish with 4 players on the Eagan side of the court. Grebin, bounce passes to Ottinger. Ottinger to Fandry. Fandry down low to Hoke. He raised his hand for the foul, and it's apparently a block shot. Eagan will keep the ball out of bounds.
I don't know what to say about that call.
Wildcats did a really good job handling that press. Fandry gets it down to Hoke. The defense on both teams really getting physical.
Yep, I would hopefully that this aggressive play should get us some back. That should be some back cuts, wide open shots here if we keep the ball moving quick.
Eckerly gets it to Grebin over to Fandry. Eagan taking their time. In no hurry.
There we go. All right, they're getting a little slow down. That's a little better. Rosemount kind of maybe a little bit out of gas right now. They've been going awfully hard.
Both teams getting 8-9 players deep into their bench. Hannah Lampkin gets ready to check back in.
Yeah, which will give us a little more energy. Hannah goes wide open every time she's on the floor.
Energizer Bunny.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Waiting at the score table.
This is going to be a pretty nice possession for Eagan if we can keep it together, get a shot off even. Not even, don't even have to score, just don't get a turnover.
And
a
partner's kiss of death comes through again. However, it was about a 60-second possession before it was turned over.
That was a good possession. All right, see if Griffin makes number 5 here go left. Anna Tower. You made her just get rid of it quick, I guess. I don't know
that'll work too. We'll double team. Fandry has hands on the ball. Jansen steps through. It's a nice play. Leinert's working on Hulk. Good left-handed move. Shot won't go. Again, offensive rebounds for Rosemount.
There we go.
It's going to be a blocked shot by a combination of Fandry and Hulk.
Yep.
As Polanski checks back in for Delaney Hoke.
I'm not sold that was a block shot. It had the wrong angle. It was going straight down for it to be a block. But whatever.
And we've started, and now we're back to substitutions again.
Yep.
Fandry and Ottinger exit. Erickson and Cheddar return. Erickson fights through 4 screens. Jansen dribbles with the left. Out the Leinderts, working on Polanski. Polanski disagrees with the call.
I'm not sure if that got called on Taylor or Joss. Oh, it did go on Joss.
Yeah, I noticed the jumps.
So it's 3 on Joss, so we have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, enough time left. It should be
Yeah.
okay, at least for the next one. As Taya Leindertz returns to the free throw line where she's made a living.
Yeah.
That is her 7th point, all coming from the same location.
And looks like we have Ashley Erickson has checked into the game too. I didn't see her jump in, but so we got the 4 starters and Ashley Erickson on the floor right now. And she missed one. How about that?
Lindsay Cheddar gets the rebound, working against doubles.
And triples.
Oh, nice pick by Polanski. Cheddar drives, dishes back out to Eckerly. She wanted it.
Yeah, Erickson.
Erickson, rather.
I thought she was going to pop it. All right, here we go. Let's be careful here.
Over to Greben. Greben fakes the 3, gets it to
I thought she was going for
Lampkin.
it.
She had it hoisted and ready. Lampkin to Erickson, baseline.
There we go.
Dishes back to Greben. Good patience by the Wildcats.
Yeah, good movement.
Erickson drops into Polanski, triple teamed out to Greben. Greben puts it on the floor.
Good penetration. I like the penetration. Oh, that's a foul. He's not calling it.
A really physical play by both teams. Good to see both teams playing through it.
There we go. I like this. I like the return to it. Ooh, that was a risky press by.
Oh, nice drop by Polanski to Erickson.
Hello.
Joshua Polanski to Ashley Erickson. Creative move by Erickson.
Yeah.
Eagan needed that basket. Gets
Yeah.
the lead back to 6 for the Wildcats.
Yep, that was kind of a reverse under the hoop there. It was fun to watch. All right, here we go. This tower easy.
Gets
Don't
it
fall.
into
don't
Ratzloff
fall.
on the baseline. Tower with a runner. I'm sorry, check that, Megan Larson.
That was a nice shot.
Egan's going to go ahead and take a timeout at the 6:10 mark. Egan 39, Rosemount 35.
It was Rosemount called.
Was
that,
it Rosemount
I think.
timeout?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
they called Rosemount. So that was a little.
Thanks for checking me there,
Yeah,
partner.
a little surprising actually. I thought it went the other way.
Second time he's done that after made baskets.
Yeah.
For what Egan was trying to accomplish, I don't think that they necessarily minded the timeout either.
That I can agree. Uh-oh,
Egan
we
with
just
3
lost
remaining.
our scoreboard. I'm not exactly sure what happened. It was something. Hopefully, it wasn't anything I did.
Yeah, I think you're safe.
Oh, it came back up. Good. So, just a little thanks to Eagan TV here. We got a few cameramen kind of walking around with us today, and thanks for adding this game. This wasn't a scheduled TV game, so we're very happy that they let you know.
We appreciate the add-on, boys, and all the extra efforts and multiple angles here. Taylor Greben working on Alexa Ratzloff. A couple of spin moves. She gets into the lane. Erickson on the baseline. Good patience. I'd like to see her take that shot, though.
Yeah, I would too. Or Taylor could have went all the way to the hole on that one,
Yes,
too.
exactly. Polanski puts it on the floor, reconsiders, picks up the dribble, gets it to Cheddar.
Cheddar did a nice job keeping that from going out. Oh, look at
Lampkin
that.
gets to the block. She
Yep.
saves it to Rosemount.
There was a nice, there was a great shot there of that. She had a nice lane to the hole there.
Yeah,
And just kind of lost it.
lost the handle.
Yep.
There's a Larson spin, gets it out to Tower. Good movement by Rosemount. 3 in the air by Larson. No,
Oh,
Polanski.
Great box
Oh, they're
out.
pushing up.
Yep. Great box out
Boy,
by.
Polanski and Leindertz are really
Yeah.
going at it here.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Picked by Cheddar. Polanski circles right.
All right,
He's
let's
looking for
reset here.
Lampkin. Can't find her. Gets to Greben for the reset.
Yeah.
39-35. There's Greben in the lane.
There we go.
Gets the contact. Taylor Greben.
Come on,
Yeah.
Econ, we gotta play defense. Megan.
Just under 5 minutes to play. That is going to be the 4th team foul on Rosemount. That'll be Taylor Jansen's 4th foul.
She wasn't even guarding the ball.
A little discrepancy. on-
Rosemount coach Chris Orr is protesting.
Yeah, number 13, I think, is picking up the foul.
And
Taylor Leindertz.
it comes in handy. He was correct.
Yeah, I think that was a good call.
Come on, kid. We need you right now, Megan.
Good correction.
Yeah.
Greben's first free throw is true. For Eagan, going to be Ottinger and Fandry are going to check in for Lampkin and Erickson.
And looks like Eckerly's going to be going for the shooter as Gribbin there.
Second free throw, rattles out.
Push it!
5-point lead for Eagan with just under 5 minutes to play. Eagan had a defensive mix-up there. They got away unscathed. Somebody's still loose.
Yeah.
And Taylor Jansen converts a three-pointer. It's a big error on the Wildcats.
Kind of a diamond trap now here.
And they're going to follow it up with a Eagan turnover.
Yeah, that was need to cut to the middle on them. Our team needs to stay wide and flash to the middle. So Eagan still holding on to this 2-point lead with 4:30 to go.
Movement by Rosemount over to Jansen. Oh, rejected by Lily Fandre. Nice play.
We have seen that a few times.
The Wildcats needed that defensive stance. Good play by Fandre, helping her team out. As we approach the 4-minute mark, going to be a pick and roll. Ottinger picks it up. It's going to be a foul. Foul's going to go against number 13. It's going to be Taylor Lendertz. That'll be her second, team 5th.
Boy, that's only her second. Wow. She's been grinding out there to only get 2.
Yeah, and they both came in the last 60 seconds.
Right.
Ball inbounded to Fandry. 4-minute mark. Eagan clinging to a 2-point lead. Ball goes out to Cheddar, looking for Polonsky inside. Can't find her. Fandry. It's out to Polonsky. It bounces off of her hands. It's going to be a turnover and a foul on top of it.
Yep.
That will be Polonsky's fourth.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we got to be careful, but I think she's got to stay out.
Yep, I agree. You get 5 for a reason. Use them all.
3.5 to play.
Use them all. There we go. Morgan needs to make her go left.
Oh, good try by Lindsay Cheddar, the captain of the squad, making a very nice defensive play. Ball's last touched by Rosemount for the turnover. And Lily Fandry's calling the shots. Got Jansen picking her up full court.
Yep.
Gets the ball into Polonsky. Didn't see Fandry on the block.
Yeah, Fandry was looking pretty good there for a second.
Fandry working over to Ottinger.
Yeah, there we go.
Ottinger puts it on the floor, gets it to Cheddar.
All right, here we go. Rosemount stepping up to man-to-man. We got to get some back cuts in here at some point.
Polonsky gets to the corner, gets it swiped away by Ratzloff. Ball's on the floor. Rosemount retains possession. 2-point lead for the Wildcats, under 3 to play. Eagan scrambling on defense, playing the zone. Ball gets dished back out to Tower. Tower over to Ratzloff.
Yeah. So Egan's kind of falling back in that 2-3 zone. There's a big cross-court pass.
Over to Jansen. Jansen for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the cup.
That was smooth.
Taylor Jansen leading her team in the second half. She's got almost all of their points. Fandry to Polonsky, 3-on-2. Ottinger baseline jumper, no.
Good shot, though. Good shot.
It's going to be a battle for the rebound. 2 Eagan players, 1 Rosemount.
All right, Grebbin's checking in for Ottinger. Eagan is down 1. That was a nice shot by Taylor Jansen there. Nice, smooth rhythm. Got it in stride.
And that's Jansen's 18th point of the game of her team's 41.
Oh, wow.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think she has all but about 3 points here in the second half.
I would believe that.
Under 2 minutes to play, both teams with 5 fouls. Rosemount with a 1-point lead. Running weaves and in no apparent hurry to get a shot up.
I thought maybe she was going to shoot that one again.
Ratzloff goes baseline, going to be
a kick.
Kicked out of bounds.
Looks like it's a white ball.
Rosemount retains possession. 1:46 to play. 41-40. Rosemount lead.
Oh, get up.
4.5 seconds. Ball is tossed in the air. There's a battle.
Travel. Timeout.
We have a timeout. Rosemount will retain possession.
So
Very hyper-aware Coach Chris Orr saving his team a possession.
Yeah.
He has 2 timeouts. Check that. 1 timeout remaining.
And tell you what, we jumped out to that 17 points, and it's been pretty stagnant since.
I think not too long after my comment,
Yep.
the Malloy has returned.
Yep, you're exactly right. So
Less than 2 minutes to play. Going to come down to some pressure defense, perhaps some free throws.
Yep. So
Both teams with 5 team fouls. I would expect that to change here shortly. I'm gonna think Rosemount's going to try and run off 30, even 45 seconds off of this clock. They've done a good job of that thus far.
Yeah, and I would expect our girls to go for the steal on this particular inbound play and get to that 6th foul so we can get to the 7th immediately if we need to.
As needed, yes. This is for the Eagan squad that is 0-6 in conference play. This is the tightest game that they've had in about a month and a half.
Right.
It's good to see the game coming down to the end like this. Both teams playing very hard,
Aggressive.
physical, competitive basketball.
Yep. And so we got the 4 original starters and Eckerly in on the floor for Eagan. And I believe it's the full starting group for Rosemount right now.
Inbounded by Finley. Out to Jansen. And Rosemount appearing to have no hurry. Tower picks up the dribble. Going to be a loose ball.
Good hands.
Ratzloff trapped in the corner. Gets it to Leidertz. Good job by Ratzloff.
It really was. That was a good job. So you're right, Brian. We're down to 122.
And there's the foul that you had mentioned, taking them up to 6.
Yep, that was a good foul. So now with 120 to go, it wouldn't break my heart to put him on the line.
Yep, there if it's needed. Foul's going to go against Lindsay Cheddar, her first team 6th, as we mentioned.
Yeah, it wouldn't break
Eagan staying in the zone for now. And there's the trap in the corner.
Yeah.
Rosemount keeping the ball in the middle, staying away from that trap.
Yeah, I would say the foul's got to come right now.
As we get under a minute, I don't think we want it to be her.
Yeah.
We want to keep it away from Jansen if we can.
Yeah.
Ball's over to Finley. There's the trap that they mentioned. It was a foul that wasn't called. Now you're under 54 seconds left.
Yeah.
And there's the foul.
Yep.
That's
Good foul.
not the one that Coach Madsen wanted, though.
But would we burn off 40 seconds there?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, full, actually almost a full minute.
Yeah.
That'll be Morgan Eckerly. That'll be her 2nd, team 7th.
All right, you got Lampkin in.
Checks back in for Eckerly.
I do like Hannah in because at any given time she can get her own shot off. So I think that's a good substitution right now.
First free throw is good. Taylor Jansen. Second free throw off the mark. Good box out by Fandry. 46 seconds to play. Eagan in transition, down 2. Going to be a timeout. Coach Jesse Madsen.
Yep.
41.6 to play. Wildcats are down 2. They have 2 timeouts remaining. If you're Coach Jesse Madsen, where are you going with this possession?
Well, you know what? Just key and get a shot open. Don't try to get the ball in bounds because you know the Rosemount's going to get to their 6th foul right now. They're going to go for the steal on the inbound play. So just get the ball in balance. You got 41 seconds to go, and I would just take it from there and then set up it and just keep moving the ball quickly. And we should be getting Plonsky or even Plonsky or Cheddar down low for an easy bunny.
I don't disagree. I'm going to hope to see a Polonsky drive and dish to an open Cheddar or Greben on the wing or corner 3 if we're going to be greedy to go for the 3. We're going to match up with the 2. I'd also look for the Fandry floater,
like
perhaps
that.
off of a pick from Polanski.
And like I said, if it does get down to crunch time, get it to Lampkin, and she can drive and get her shot off or get to the free throw line.
41 seconds and 2 timeouts is an eternity in high school basketball.
Yeah, and we do have 2 timeouts, which is good. And Rosemount has 1 timeout left.
Returning for the Wildcats, Lampkin, Fandry, Cheddar, Polanski, and Greben. For Rosemount, Finley, Ratzloff, Tower, Jansen, and Lindertz.
My strategy was wrong.
No backdoor.
Ball gets over to Fandry. Fandry to Lampkin. Lampkin drives hard to the dish, lays it up. The whistle is swallowed. Egan's going to have to foul. Lampkin does, 26.7. Lampkin took it hard to the dish, went with the left hand.
Yeah, and that was the play. That was the call play, I bet.
Yep, certainly looked like it.
So number 5, Anna Tower is on the line.
Shooting 1 and 1. Quick release. First shot is in.
So 26.7 left. So no matter how we look at it, we need to score quick if this goes in. So we need a 2 and a 3 here. So just get down and get it up.
Fandry picks up the dribble, over to Polanski. Polanski puts the head down. Back to Fandry. 17 to play. Lampkin gets to the baseline. Floater won't go. Ball batted around. Rosemount rebound. Foul by Cheddar. 9.9 seconds left. 4-point lead Rosemount.
Yeah, and I think that was on Cheddar. Just her third, her second as well.
A lot of disappointment on the face of the Wildcat fans and players.
Yeah.
A tight game, a highly contested game. As Tower misses the free throw, Polanski gets the rebound and then gets it picked. A lot of emotion. Polanski's going to pick up the 5th foul. She will foul out. Hope checks back in with 6.6 to play.
Yeah, 2-possession game. If this one goes down, it's still quite a long shot.
Polanski was turning to go after the rebound. Felt like she was fouled. Once stripped, had to do the immediate foul. Finley's first free throw is no good. The second follows the first. Gets it out to Fandry. Over to Lampkin. Lampkin quick hoist to the 3. Misses everything, and that will do it.
Yeah, that showed the Rosemount girls showed a lot of grit there. They went on a 17-2 run, and they were able to withstand it, make it come back.
There's not a lot of teams that can do that. As we close things up here from Eagan Wildcat Gymnasium, the final score, Rosemount Irish 44, Eagan Wildcats 40. It was a close, physical, good, fun game to watch. Eagan comes out on the losing end. We are back here next Tuesday versus the undefeated Farmington Tigers.
And, I think, is Farmington 2 in the state right now, or 2 or 3?
They are 3.
3 in the state right now?
So that should be another exciting game to look forward to in a conference that doesn't quit. For Eagan Wildcat basketball, I'm Brian Polanski here with Coach Steve Greben.
And one
more thing.
Our Wildcats travel to Lakeville South to play the Cougars on
Thursday, correct?
Thursday evening versus Friday. And then just for everybody to know, there is a women's basketball for Eagan on what the Booster Club is on February 11th.
February 11th is the next Booster Club meeting, yes, for girls basketball.
And we'd love to see everybody there.
Good add in there, partner.
Yeah, do our best.
I'm Brian Polanski here with Steve Greben, signing off from Eagan Wildcat Stadium or Gymnasium, where the final Rosemount 44, Eagan 40. Good night, everybody.
Yep, good night.